Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with various thoughts of the day. I'm doing a request right now from my friend Pat Hacker. She wanted me to list some links and tell people how I arrived at the links, I guess, or what I like to watch. Well, first of all, I do enjoy Thom Hartmann, and the reason why, I know a lot of people, including myself, we get a little upset with Thom. And the reason why I still admire him deeply is because he was instrumental in my awakening to the reality of the world in which we live. So I still tune into him, even though I get mad, and I think he's I just solved the problem really in my own mind anyway. His, I guess his description for the public at large and small is that he is the largest progressive talk show host. Not that he's big. He has the largest progressive talk show around. And I just changed that to he has the largest Democratic Party talk show, because I think he's towing the line a bit. We hear about Republicans every day. Republicans. And, you know, let's be honest with ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. That's not always, you know, they're hideous, of course, but so are the Dems. Okay, so after that, or during that time, my friend Judith M. Villeneuve got with me. This was during the primary season. And she recommended Tim Black. I really like him, the Tim Black Show. I'm not sure of these links. You'll have to look them up. Tim Black. TV, I think it is. Tim Black TV. And I really, really love him. He doesn't carry the water. My criteria is don't carry the water for either team. Somehow in there, I discovered H.A. Goodman. I think it was because of my friend Victor Tiffany, who, that's how I found H.A. I'm almost sure, but I can't really remember. And I still like secular talk. I used to be the Young Turk TYT person. And I give them credit. Oh dear, comes a semi. I gave them credit at one time because they also helped me to see things, but I think they've gone really establishment, and I'm not a fan of TYT any longer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to break your heart, but I still like some of the on-the-ground reporters. I like that Michael Tracy. I think he tells it like it is, for example. And I do like Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore is really one of my faves. I like him. I think he's a tremendous voice for the progressive thought process. And he doesn't carry the water. And then I discovered recently a gentleman. Oh, I know how I discovered him. It was through that Richie Allen show. It's the largest independent talk show across the pond. He's out of, I think, Manchester. Something like that, in England. He used to be a mainstream corporate media presenter. That's what they call them over there. And now he's alternative media. And he'll interview anyone from, say, like an esoteric kind of person to, I don't know, regular, I don't mean to sound like that. Whatever, like he interviewed this Mike Rivero. And that's how I found Mike Rivero. I mean, Richie Allen will interview everybody on a wide range of things. And he's really good at the interviews. He digs down and doesn't let people just get away with whatever they want to say. So through him, I found Mike Rivero, and he does this show called What Really Happened. Really super good. Doesn't carry the water. Doesn't, you know, again. And also, let's see here. Who else did I find through Richie Allen? Seems like quite a few people. It rekindled my interest in Jim Marrs. Jim Marrs, M-A-R-R-S, is one of Richie Allen's almost regular guests. And Jim Marrs is the one who wrote the book on which Oliver Stone's movie JFK was based. The name of that book was Crossfire, the Plot to Kill Kennedy, I think. And he's done a lot of other investigative journalism, and I really dig him. I also found this George Webb through the Richie Allen show. So I guess I might recommend Richie Allen to you people. Don't be afraid, because he's associated with David Icke. David Icke has actually done a lot of really good investigative work. It's unfortunate that he's immediately associated with the lizard creatures or whatever. I don't care about that. It's fine with me. It's all right. have at it, Hoss, as Jank would say. So, I think those are a few of my favorite things. I can't think of any others right offhand. Oh, I still like Kyle Kulinski from time to time. Of Secular Talk, I don't think he's that terrible. And also Sane Progressive, I like her. I think she's really blunt about stuff. Sane Progressive. I know there's more, but this was just a special request from Pat Hacker as to my journey and what links I watch and what I don't watch. I do not watch the Young Turks main show at all anymore. Never. But I will watch a notification from that Michael Tracy, and even Dylan Ratigan. I think he's pretty good. I liked him when he was on MSNBC. I think he got let go because he was too honest and anti-establishment. So anyhow, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I try not to throw the baby out with the bathwater. If people, just because they might not be talking about the things that I like to hear, doesn't mean that I think they're terrible people. There are a couple things, though, that cause me to go to another website or to just avoid a particular channel, and that would be anybody carrying on about this Russia BS, because it is all complete BS. And also, I'm very suspect of those who call the Syrian situation a civil war, because it is not. Oh, also, I like Amy Goodman of Democracy Now! I used to be real faithful to her, but a few things in terms of the Syria thing just made me scratch my head, but not enough to throw her out entirely. I think she's done an excellent job over 20 years of Democracy Now! And I'm certainly not going to throw her out because of a few things. Anybody who kind of says, according to the New York Times, X, Y, and Z happened, or this is what the Washington Post said, or CNN, I don't like that. I mean, Washington Post is literally connected to the CIA, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't believe me, look it up. Okay, that's all. Special request for Pat Hacker. And look, I went 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Unbelievable. People have been asking me to go longer, but I know attention spans, so I better get going. I know you will not tolerate any more of this. Signing off, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with news items of the day.